One of the biggest mysteries in the world tonight appears no closer to being solved. Despite the efforts of 10 countries now, there's still no trace of a Malaysian aircraft that disappeared over the weekend. The Malaysia Airlines 777 left Kuala Lumpur just after midnight local time Saturday morning, bound for Beijing. Radio contact was lost just 51 minutes later. The original search area has given up nothing. Radar has picked up no signals from the aircraft recorders. Now, authorities are planning to expand the search because of indications the plane may have turned back from its original route. Neil McDonald has the latest.
With all the search power and technology of 10 nations brought to bear, the updates remain the same 3 days after Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 vanished.
They have not found anything as of now. That is the latest on the search and rescue. Okay?
An oil slick several kilometers long turned out not to contain any jet fuel. What appeared to be a floating airplane door turned out to be trash. What was thought to be a floating airplane tail wasn't.
If we cannot find the missing aircraft, that's very difficult for us to determine what actually happened.
There is conjecture, though. Some experts think the Boeing 777 may have experienced catastrophic sudden failure or disintegration in midair.
The fact that we don't have any kind of distress call, any kind of emergency call, or even an air turnback call from the crew suggests that whatever happened to this crew happened very rapidly.
Had the aircraft crashed on land, its beacon would be broadcasting a signal. If it went down over water, a different device should be sending out pings.
These devices are designed to activate in the water. Once active, they produce a brief pulse once a second for 30 days at a depth of up to 20,000 feet.
Military radar did detect a change in course just before the plane disappeared, but there's no clear explanation for why it turned. The lack of any explanation or any real facts is torturing families of the passengers. Many are Chinese and are blaming Malaysian authorities for bungling the search. In Australia, DANICA Weeks, the wife of passenger Paul Weeks, has not told their 3-year-old son anything.
He's got a map on his wall where Daddy plotted where his dad's going to be, and so, you know, he looks around and he said, when's Dad going to Skype? Will Daddy be there? When will he Skype?
And the mystery of 2 passengers who were traveling on stolen passports remains unsolved. Police say their tickets were purchased by an Iranian man named Mr. Ali by phone from Iran. The passengers were en route to Europe via Beijing. As day 4 of the search dawned this morning, authorities expanded their grid. It's not unheard of for a plane to vanish, the experts say, but in time, what's left of them is almost always found. Neil McDonald, CBC News, Washington.